Hi, long time no see. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to showcase a match I played like 1 to 2 weeks ago against Mill. It's a matchup that I didn't have on the channel, so it's a good thing to have on the channel because I want to have as many different matchups as possible on the channel. So yeah. I think this matchup is I don't know how to say it. It's strange. If you talk to someone that doesn't play either Mill or Ruby Storm, they will probably say that Mill has the advantage. A lot is very favorable against Ruby Storm because it's really good against combo decks. But as my experience with Ruby Storm against Mill, I think the matchup is kind of strange. It depends on one factor that you will see like in as soon as turn 2. So let's start with the video. I am on the play, and I have by the way, this is important. We're both blind, so I didn't know the opponent was on Mill, and the opponent, I think, didn't know that I was on Ruby Storm. But I don't know. Maybe they saw my many videos with Ruby Storm, and they might knew that I play Ruby Storm. I doubt it, but okay. So the hand is fine. I don't think it's a mulligan. I think it's a keep. It's not the best hand in the world, but double roll, double ritual, a resolve, and elegant parlor. It's fine. It's fine. I don't think it's a mulligan. So I play the elegant parlor and I surveil a Metamorphosis. I keep on top. So okay. So the opponent plays a Oboro, Palace in something. And plays a Hidden Crab, so obviously I'm up against Mill. An important thing to know if you're up against Mill is whether or not to play the fetch land. In order to play around the Archive Trap. So the thing is, the key thing to know is if the land that you're getting from the fetch land is important or not. For example, in this case, I had the elegant parlor. Which is, I think it's mandatory. I want to play the tap land and then the tap land. But for example, if I needed that, I knew that I wanted to play I have to play the fetch land. Because I want to have the second land. I think I want to play the fetch land first, if I have the opportunity, because if I play the fetch land later, they might have the possibility to draw the Archive Trap. So yeah, it's TLDR, play the fetch land first. So yeah, on turn 2 I know that I'm up against Mill. I don't think I want to give the opponent the opportunity to have that many turns because of a single card that you will obviously see or not see in this game. So in this game I tried to go for the turn 2 kill, but knowing that I have a decent shot at it, and in worst case scenario I can set up for a kill on the following turn. So yeah, I play Metamorphose, I play Resolve, I just play some cards. The opponent paused a bit here, and I think that they're obviously on Archive Trap because, or maybe Surgical Extraction, but this wait they waited a little bit too much. So I think they have the archive trap, which they did, but I don't see. So I flipped the medallion and the paretic ritual. So I can't go for the kill on turn 2 because I didn't cast at least 6 instant and sorceries in order to flip Ral and ultimate on the same turn. So I went for the paretic ritual and then play the ruby medallion because I wanted to play around a bit against removal. So on the next turn, I can, if they remove the Ral, I can at least untap with the ruby medallion. They have at least 5 mana with the third land and the Desperate Ritual. So yeah. So yeah, I could play the second Ral, but it's not that good idea. So they play the Archive Trap, I think. Yeah, they play Archive Trap. And they milled the Past in Flames and also Wish. So yeah, they play in Anotawara. I mill 3 other cards. And they cycle the Fractured Sanity in order to draw a card. In this case, they were desperate to find the Surgical Extraction, which is the key card of the matchup. So yeah, I draw the land, I play. So yeah, and they just straight up concede because they didn't have a Surgical Extraction, obviously, because they would have played it as soon as possible and targeting the Past in Flames. So this is the key of the matchup. The key card is Surgical Extraction in the matchup. And also how many copies of Surgical Extraction the mill players found, because in this case I have a full graveyard of a bunch of spells, and also I have Past in Flames and Wish. In this case, as only a Surgical Extraction on Past in Flames wouldn't have been the end of the world because I have Wish. But if they have 2 Surgical Extractions because they're really good, and surgical both Past in Flames and Wish. In this specific game, my deck list has a main deck Grapeshot, so it wouldn't been it wasn't as likely, but I could go off with the remaining cards in my deck and just cast a Grapeshot. Also, I have an Artist Talent, which can help me dealing extra damage with the Grapeshot with its level 3. So yeah, I think the matchup is kinda fine for Ruby Storm. It depends on how many Surgical Extraction the mill player find. So it's decent, I guess. Also, as you will see in the next game, the mill player should know which card to target with the extraction effect. So game 1 is kind of a whatever, because the opponent knew that I was on Ruby Storm. I think they would have mulligan hard in order to find the Surgical Extractions. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, I put 4-hour enchant and 4-hour enchant and I think 2 braids instead of prismatic ending. I think I want to cut a Past in Flames and keep an Artist Talent in order to at least try to go for the line that I explained earlier, like with the Grape Shot pumped with the Artist Talent level 3. So I can deal 3 damage for copy. So I just need only a storm count of 7 in order to win, or maybe less if they found if they are 18. So I'm on the draw. Uh, the end is good. I think it's fine. The only bad thing is that I don't have. The only bad thing is that I have 2 Tapland, but it's fine. So the opponent starts with a Nile Spellbomb, which shuts off the Past in Flames plan completely, which is fine. You don't need to. You don't need to the graveyard most of the time. Most of the time with Ruby Storm, if you're up against a matchup like Mill, you must have a plan that doesn't revolve around the graveyard. For example, Wish in this case. Wish in this case it's really good. Before Wishes you had like one copy of MTG Warren, one copy of Grapeshot. So yeah, they played the Glimpse the Unthinkable, which is fine. Okay. I drew Orim Chant, which is really good. Played the second top lane, it's fine. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to die at turn 4 because most of the time the post board games are a lot slower because the opponent, in general, not only Mill but in general, they have. They must find a hate piece for Ruby Storm. So they keep they rather slower hands, but with interaction for the combo, which is fine. So with that in mind, you can keep slower hands like this. Yeah. So they play another Glimpse Impossible. Okay. They mill a bunch of cards. Okay. Okay, and I drew Wish, which is good. So I just played the Ruby Medallion, hoping that they wouldn't be able to counter. They didn't counter it, which is good. So Ruby Medallion, okay. Okay, they played the second Nile Spellbomb. So, of course. We need to talk a bit about this scenario, about this turn. So, first of all, if we only had to play around against one Nile Spellbomb, we... Oh wait, I dumped the Braid? Why I dumped the Braid? I'm stupid. I didn't know why. Maybe the reason... First thing, why I dumped the Braid. I don't know why. I think the reason is that I want to play the Braid only for the Hedron Crab and the Ruin Crab, and if they didn't play it on turn 1, they surely don't. They surely doesn't have them. So yeah, okay, decent idea, I guess. So the main thing about this turn, the Nile Spellbomb. The first Nile Spellbomb and Tormod script is fine for Ruby Storm. You can play around it by playing a bunch of spells, or like having a full graveyard in this case. Just play Past in Flames. The opponent is they must crack this Spellbomb, and before resolving the Past in Flames, you can play some cards in instant speed like Rituals and Manamorphose, and have still something to recast in your graveyard. So you can play around the first one, and but the second one is a bit tough to play around the Past in Flames. I play around with the trick with only one Nile Spellbomb. With this being said, I don't know why they played Surgical Extraction on Past in Flames. I think it's the rather strange choice, because they could probably target the Rituals, the Ren, like everything. They could rather wait a bit and try and find something, but I don't know. I don't know why they played the targeted Past in Flames with Surgical Extraction, because I don't have a graveyard. Both 2 Nile Spellbombs are really good against Past in Flames, so I really don't know why they played Surgical Extraction against it. Surgical Extraction on Past in Flames. It's a rather odd choice, but okay. So my game plan right now is just try and go for something on the following turn if I draw a ritual or I draw a ritual. So in this case, I want to try and go off and do something. So I don't have a graveyard because I have two. The opponent has two nice spell bombs, and Orim. I think I want to Orim chant and then go for something. With this hand, I can go for Orim chant. They deal with it. They have only one card, which is a good thing to remember. So I have one. I have a ritual 3 mana, 2 mana roll, 3 mana Metamorphosis, and then I can play Wish into Empty the Warren. So I can do something. I've played the Orim chant and see what the opponent is doing. He's reacting to Orim chant and go for it. So I play Orim chant. And the opponent plays an I think the Extirpate. Yeah, the Extirpate. So yeah, it's not that good. It's not that good of a target for a surgical effect, but they didn't have anything else to target, so it's fine, I guess. I also didn't have any. I had a Desperate Ritual. Maybe they could have tried to snipe the Desperate Rituals because Extirpate is really good in this scenario. But yeah, I think that's another mistake from the opponent's part. I think the Reckless Impulse is a decent target, but it's not that good. So yeah, but so in this case, I just play your enchant. They don't have. The opponent doesn't have any other card left in their hand, so I play Metamorphose, and I go for the Empty the Warrant plan. I think I'm just right at the. I just have the exact mana. I think, yeah, 3 mana, 2 mana roll, 4 mana Desperate Ritual, 3 mana Wish. 3 mana Wish, Ruby Medallion, I have 1 mana, the Empty the Warren cost is reduced by 3, so with 1 mana I can cast. Okay, go. I was rather unlucky with the flips with the roll. I didn't find. I think I won a flip just I think once in all of the instant and sources I cast this match. So yeah, I play roll, flip, I lost the flip. They crack the Naya spell bomb just to draw a card, which is fine. This is the main the alternative win condition with Storm. Just play a bunch of gobos and hope for the best. So yeah, I think they want. They exile my graveyard, my full graveyard of 1 card. And then they play Sheldok Isle that doesn't do anything, and then they concede. So yeah, this is a random match I played against Mill that was decent. I think I wanted to showcase this matchup on the channel. As you saw, the matchup is like how many surgical extraction they find, and if they're good, if they know what cards to target. But I think it's not. I think it's the matchup is difficult for Ruby Storm if they don't have if my deck, the Ruby Storm doesn't have an alternative win condition in the main deck. For example, I I have, instead of 3 wishes, I have 2 wishes and 1 grape shot. If I don't have the grape shot and rather have only 3 wishes, I think it's a difficult matchup, because if they found true surgical extraction, I lose on the spot. So yeah, this is the matchup. Sorry if I'm a bit sloppy with the commentary. It's like 6 months from the last video I uploaded before this. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to regularly upload back again. I don't know. I have some matches that I can showcase, but they're not that many. I have like 3 other matches that are decent to showcase, but okay. I think if I want, I can upload it whenever I want. I think. I don't know. I just I have some spare time this evening. I'm recording on the 17th of March. It's 11 p.m. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to upload constantly, but I had the chance to upload a video and it's fine. I think it's fine. Sorry for being a bit sloppy, but okay. See you next time. Bye.